Puck at the point, held by Alex Edler. Feeds across, in comes Chris Tanev, walking in, Tanev shoots, pad save by Anderson, and Turris picks up the rebound. Turris banks it ahead for Alex Chiasson, plays it for the trailer, Carlson, in comes Carlson, shoots, and Miller makes the save and hangs on, maybe not where of the American League, turned away by Anderson. Cole Horvat on it, spins and shoots, and he fired that wide of the goal. Back at the point, Dan Hamhuis. And Yannick Weber takes that long shot, step up high, over to Cleveland, and then had to fly overnight, as you mentioned, to get to the West Coast. Brad Richardson works the wraparound now, spins and shoots. Anderson the save with Jensen digging for the rebound. Ottawa without a shot in the last 5 minutes of this game. As it bounces around to Hansen. Borowiecki steps into him. Hansen picks it out, drops it down to Henrik Sedin. Down low to Daniel, still out there, Daniel Sedin. Wraps it back in front, it dribbles down to Anderson. Plays it away from Richardson. Clark MacArthur chips that ahead, and Tanev retreats. Quickly ahead to Mathias. In comes Sean Mathias. Winds and shoots. And Anderson, the NHL save percentage leader, and 6 players have had possession of it. And finally, Hamhuis settles things down for Vancouver. And Ceci holds the line. Cody Ceci steps around Mathias. In, shoots. And there's the second Ottawa shot. And his third attempt knocked down by Edler. To Burrows. Burrows down to Bonino. For Higgins. Back to Bonino. Bonino jam play at the side of the goal. Drops it back to the line. Tanev shoots. And Anderson makes a save on him.
It's Ottawa. That's against the Legwand line and Borowiecki and Gryba.
Hamhuis drops it back for Yannick Weber. And Weber plays it across to Cole Horvat. Slammed by Cowan. The long shot. Now DeFazio on the backhand shot. Another stop by Anderson. That's a second good chance for DeFazio in this first period. And here's Lyndon Bay with it. Heels back on Carlson. Drops it down to DeFazio. Tries the other side of the wraparound. Stopped by Anderson again. 10-3 the shots on goal in favor of the Vancouver Canucks. But there is still no score. Lead pass for Richardson. Walks it and shoots. Pad save by Anderson.
Chris Neil was giving it to Curtis this morning, saying his family should just get a 20-game pass.
Here's Edler with it now. Sharp angle shot. Anderson makes the save. And Richardson back with it for Vancouver. Banks it off the boards to center ice. Stone knocks it down. And away comes Carlson, leading the rush. Walks in. Carlson drops for Lazar. Shoots. And Miller makes the save on that. And the puck deflected over the...
Runs nose to nose with Tanev, and that's a really good battle we'll see more of tonight.
Now Zach Smith with a sharp angle shot. Turned away by Miller. Final seconds of the Neal penalty. Henrik Sedin settles it down. Drops it down to Daniel. How many thousands of times have they done that? Edler shoots through the traffic. Anderson makes the save, winds up in the net. Vancouver changing D in the backdoor pass by Henrik, knocked away by Milan McCulloch. Now Tanev with it. Rink wide he goes for Burrows, who steps up and shoots, and Anderson makes the stop. In the third round by Montreal.
He's taken advantage of injuries to Ryan Stanton and now to Lucas Sbisa to keep his place in the lineup.
Edler shoots, and a long shot gloved by Anderson. Edler back on it. Feeds for Vey. Down for Daniel in the corner. He finds Henrik behind the goal. Henrik Sedin works it back in front for Vey with a shot. Anderson makes the save. It dribbled off his mat. Drops it off for Bonino. Sharp angle shot by Higgins is stopped. And Higgins gets it right back. Across it goes to Daniel Sedin with a drive, and through the traffic. Anderson sees that. And Phillips fires it down the ice to shut. And Miller took a whack here from MacArthur. Didn't like that. Gave him one right back.
Oh, and then MacArthur gave him one on the way back again.
In comes Mathias busting in. Loose in front, he scores. Sean Mathias on a great rush for Vancouver. Makes it 1-0 Canucks.
Of all the great chances that the Canucks have had, eventually one's going to go in. It's Sean Mathias' second of the season. This starts back behind the net. There's the chop and the push from Miller. You're going to see MacArthur give him one on the way back. And then a little chip and chase as Vey gets it off the boards. Really strong play by Mathias as he gets underneath Borowiecki. Right here he uses his size to get to the front of the net. Opens up Craig Anderson.
In comes Ryan. Bobby Ryan in, shoots, pulled it around. Miller makes the save and on the rebound too. And Daniel drops it off for Henrik. In comes Henrik Sedin, posts up, drops it back to Daniel. Backhand shot. Anderson handcuffed by that, juggles it.
To be down only one.
Now Cowan up ahead to Hoffman. Rattles it around the glass as Stone leaves it there for Lazar with a sharp angle shot. Rebound, score! Hoffman again, and the game is tied. And just like that, the Ottawa Senators, midway through the second period, making an even game.
The only reason the game is tied is because of Craig Anderson. Anderson gets a little bit of a break here on this spectacular save. Burrows shoots it back towards Anderson. He's got the whole left side of the net. Anderson makes the stop. And the Senators dump the puck in. Really strong play by Curtis Lazar. That puck is spinning as it comes around the yellow part of the boards. Lazar handles it clean off the right pad of Ryan Miller.
And Bieksa back on it. Into the corner for Daniel Sedin. That skipped off his stick. And Carlson picks it up. Eric Carlson comes racing ahead. Odd man rush now for the Senators as Carlson comes in and shoots. And Miller gets an arm on that. Buys some time, lifts it high in the air, back down to the Canucks zone as Hamhuis knocked it down. Still playing straight time here in the second period. Late pass to Higgins. Tips it up for Bonino, walks in, plays it across, they score! Alex Burrows! Finally gets one at home, and the Canucks are back up 2-1.
This line has been Vancouver's most consistent, mainly because of the production of Nick Bonino. The former Anaheim Duck lays a beauty of a pass to Alex Burrows. Really nice play by Higgins as that play gets tied up at the blue line. Higgins lays a little sweet dish to Bonino, and he goes through the feet of Chris Phillips as Phillips turns to go to Alex Burrows.
Down to McCarthy, gets spun around by Weber. And Weber plays it hard off the skate of Mathias. GSO keeps it alive for Ottawa to Turris. Back down to McCarthy. Clark McCarthy works it back in front. And Turris with a chance, scores! Kyle Turris ties the game with 2:07 to go in the second period.
Told me this morning he thinks that things are starting to come for him. I can guarantee you that feels better than a regular goal for Kyle Turris. Scoring back home here, the Burnaby, BC native takes advantage of the loose puck. This is turned over at the blue line by Yannick Weber. It's a 5-foot pass out of the zone. He doesn't get it out. The puck ramps up off of Brad Richardson's stick here and deflects up over top of Ryan Miller, and the Senators even the score again for the second time tonight, down 1-0. They've been on a long road trip. They lost tonight in Nashville 3-2, and it's a long flight back to Edmonton. They'll get back in the wee hours this morning.
Edler winds and shoots, and Anderson gets an arm on that. Lazar up for Hoffman. Patrick Wierkoch, the defenseman, is the other scratch for the Senators. And Lazar with a long shot that's gloved. The cousin of longtime Oiler play-by-play man Rod Phillips. Second cousin. At the line, Bieksa with a drive, scores! Kevin Bieksa, that might have been tipped in front. And Vancouver leads for the third time.
This might be one of those nights that Ottawa never gets their legs back. They just have not found a way to keep the pace of the game. The Canucks get to the puck first. Hansen's play is denied, and there's a Canuck in puck support. It's Daniel to Henrik. Bieksa's shot deflects off the...
He didn't have a point in his last 12 games. Now a chance for the Senators as Hoffman drops it back for Stone. Stone in, shoots! And again, Miller makes the stop. Lazar was waiting for the rebound. Higgins.
You didn't need to tell me a number that the Senators haven't been the most effective team
There's a chance
defensively.
for the score. Mark Stone. The kids strike again, and they tie the game at 3.
There you go. That'll help Turris's Corsi close, won't it now? Shovels it to the net, and there's Mark Stone, who is going to make a career because he's got strong hands and he's smart. He gets to the scoring areas pretty efficiently. Look, the puck's delivered, and then he gets to the front of...
MacArthur centers for Turris, who taps that wide.
It's far more responsibility to play in the middle of the ice, and I think that speaks volumes of the way Lazar...
And now Benito has it. Poke check by Ryan. Bobby Ryan chipped it ahead for McCulloch. In he comes, shoot! Miller to save. And now Ryan with a short side chance, and Ryan Miller... Lead pass for Higgins, and he comes and shoots! And inside a minute to go, Craig Anderson makes the save. There'll be a face-off on Saturday against Winnipeg. So the shot's 34-24 after regulation time. Cowan steps up for Ottawa. And Ryan steps up trying to seal the wall as Cowan quickly gets back to his blue line position. Ceci tried to step up, Benito took that away from him. Puts it back to Higgins, loose in front. Oh, what a stop by Anderson! Hansen back on it. Plays it back for Bieksa. Vancouver changing as Bieksa gives it down to Hamhuis. For Henrik Sedin off the bench. Steps around MacArthur. Back door. David Sedin scores! Overtime winner as the Sedins do their stuff. And Vancouver takes it 4-3.
Hockey's not a just game all the time. The right team won tonight. Vancouver was the better team. In overtime, Vancouver just totally dominated the play. Henrik Sedin walks MacArthur, and when Ceci comes across to shield the lane, he leaves Daniel Sedin alone.